excitement, feel the passion burn. Every curve and chrome shine, wait for your turn.
How's it going, YouTube? Spec'em Auto is back with another car review today, and this is a pretty nice one, guys. We have today a 2015 Acura RDX Technology package, and today we're going to do a little walk around and review the video, take it on a test drive and see how she performs. So let's go ahead and do it. So we have a beautiful crystal black pearl RDX with us today with Michelin cross climate tires. They come in 235/60 R18 size, beautiful alloy wheels, and then we also have a couple other little nifty features that I'm going to go and show you right now. So let's go ahead and start. So obviously we have our key fob here, we have our lock, unlock, our hold for the trunk, and of course panic. But you don't even have to use this because this car comes with smart entry. So how it works is that these two front door handles has a little touch sensor in the back of there. You can kind of see it. It picks up touch. It only does it if you have your key on your person. And of course, that can unlock it, and then when you go to lock it, you can just push that and now your door is locked. Pretty cool. And I can kind of show you guys real quick that it works on both sides. And then you can just simply walk away. Alright, then we go to the back of the RDX, and of course you can do this the key fob way. You can also push a button from the inside to open it, as well as just simply push the button on the tailgate. You can see we have a nice spacious trunk. It includes 60/40 split fold seating, if I can do it. There we go. This one's being a little crusty for some reason. Oh, there we go. Yeah, she was being a little crusty, but check out all that space. Woo, hell yeah. And then this comes with a Else surround sound. Interesting. Never heard of that brand before, but we've got a nice little subwoofer here. And of course, we got our little seat lever releases on the sides too, if you just don't feel like reaching for that. But I'm a poor person and I don't own an SUV, so I'm not used to that. Of course, up here you have a couple more speakers, as well as speakers in the doors. Go in here. Yep, so we got speakers there, and then up in the front you get your two door speakers as well as two tweeters on the sides. Now you can check out these seats. Check out that beautiful black leather, very clean, very roomy. Comes with two mat pockets and a little storage console, and an armrest with cup holders. And now we can shut our fancy trunk by pushing this button right here. Peak luxury, baby. And it is four-wheel drive. All-wheel drive, technically. Same difference. Well, you get in here, we get our beautiful black leather seats, a nice large center console with this little funky tray here that we could probably position differently, but we're not going to do that. I don't think you can change positions. I guess you can just either have it in there or have it out. I'm thinking of the new Civics, apparently. And then we have our heated seats, cup holders, storage console, and a nice soft opening glove box. And it closes pretty gently too. And we have a pretty nice premium door panel right here. All soft touch materials, very, very nice, very upscale. Very cushy armrest for sure. Front windows, passenger and driver side, are auto. Of course, power locks. Got a nice bottle holder, storage containment area here. Very nice. And both front seats are powered. Nice. Very, very roomy. Very beautiful. It's just simply amazing. And now you go into the driver's side, you're welcome with the same exact thing. Beautiful premium door panels that are all soft touch, not a hard surface anywhere where you would be touching. Has two-way memory seats, has power seats on this side, forward, up and down, and it also has power lumbar. Just move that back a little bit. And up right there is your trunk button that I mentioned. And then you have your traction control off button. Hop in here. We got this beautiful steering wheel. Has your radio controls, wireless phone options, trip, and your trip computer display here. You have your cruise controls here, and it includes paddle shifters. And due to it being such a fancy car, it wouldn't be a luxury car without push start. Gorgeous. It says it's a technology package. We have a lot of fancy features up in here as well. We have a whole nice navigation system up in here. So here's our Navi. And you can just open your map and do different addresses and things like that. You can do your phone options here. It has AM, FM, it has aux, it has Sirius XM radio, and it's Bluetooth. Nice. And here, come down here again. We got our beautiful leather wraps shifter, heated seats again, and it's just all around an amazing dashboard. Very, very premium. Oh, and we also have our auto dimming mirrors, LED lights for the map lights, sunglasses holder, whoops, I'll fix that soon, and sunroof. And of course, there you go. And then if you push the button, it tilts up. And then you can close it. Nice. Very beautiful car. It is super amazing. Really, really nice. It has dual zone climate controls. Very nice. You can see our temperatures are displayed up on the screen here by the radio. And we can sync them. So now both sides should be going up and down together like this. Freaking amazing. It's crazy, man. Really, really crazy. And believe it or not, this particular vehicle does in fact share the same platform as a CR-V and a Honda Civic, Acura ILX. They all share the same platform. So you have a lot of different models on one platform. It's all a very solid platform. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and check out the rear seats. Alright, so the seat is set on my height setting. I am 5'8" tall. So I'm not like super tall, but I'm not super short either. 5'8", as a matter of fact, is the worldwide average male height. So if you're an average height male, you'd be perfectly comfortable in here. Very, very roomy, very spacious indeed. Look at all that room I got between my knees and the back of the seat. All that room down below. And of course, you come back to me, we got a lot of room between my head and the ceiling. Very, very nice. Shoulder room feels nice. We can even close this door here. I don't feel compact at all. Like, it's very, very roomy for sure. And it's very relaxing because you can just chill with this, look out the window, enjoy the scenery, and all that beautiful soft touch material that's so upscale carries on through the back too. It's all the same throughout. Acura did not cut corners with this RDX at all. And of course you have your little map light back here, so that's very nice for if you wanted the light to read something or see something at night. And we've got power windows, and of course they both work great. 2015, not very old, 99,000 miles. And of course we got our classic Jesus handles. Can't have a car without the perfect Jesus handle, and Acura and Honda never disappoint. And of course, powering this beautiful Acura RDX is a 3.5 liter V6, the J35, an ultimate classic Honda engine that is very reliable, very solid, and very powerful. At a whopping 273 horsepower, has a 6-speed automatic transmission. Towing capacity is 1,500 pounds. It gets 20 miles per gallon city, 26 miles per gallon highway. Sorry, 28 miles per gallon highway, corrected myself. And it goes. This is not a slacker at all. It might look like a typical mom car, but trust me, it gets up and goes out of its way. Now, I don't know if it's a common thing with these Acura RDX vehicles or not, or if it's just something with this particular car, but I notice every time I get in it to go and drive it, this driver's side mirror always likes to readjust itself randomly for no reason at all. It just goes up in a random spot and it just doesn't stay where it needs to be. This is where it needs to be, and I'm sure it'll move again at some point. But if you look up here, you can see this Acura right now has 99,837 miles. And on your immediate screen here, you can see your tire pressure in each tire, as well as the outside temperature, which is 81 degrees. Underneath of that, you get your your driving indicator. So right now it's in park. Throw it in reverse, neutral, drive. So all that will be displayed there. To the left, you have your temperature gauge, your RPM gauge, your speedometer, and your gas gauge. All right. I think we are ready to take this very fine automobile on a test drive, and I'll let you guys know how it is. Alright guys, we're now going to take our RDX on this test drive, tell you guys what I think of it, and immediate impressions upon pulling out this parking area here. Just going 20-25 miles an hour. It's very smooth. It feels like a brand new car, and the seats are so comfortable. It definitely feels like you're sitting on one of those leather recliner seats for sure. It's very, very comfortable, and the seats feel supportive without the side bolsters. Your side bolsters are not squeezing your sides in at all. It's just wide enough and just comfortable enough. It's just really, really comfy. My only gripe about leather seats, for me anyway, is like in the summertime, you know, when you first get in it and the sun's been baking on it all day, you know, it's gonna be really hot until your car cools down. But it could also be really cold in the winter when you first get in your car and it's cold outside. You know, heaven forbid, you know, part of your fucking back is sticking out of your shirt or something, and you know your back touches the cold leather. Whew, that I've had that happen to me in the past too. All right, so now we're getting up to speed, 45 miles an hour now. Everything is straight, smooth, perfect. Steering feels very precise. It doesn't feel loose. It doesn't feel like I'm gonna lose control at any second. It feels very well composed. We are now up to 50 miles per hour, and it's just, overall, it's very, very nice. I have no complaints yet. So sitting in this thing driving, you wouldn't feel like you're driving a car that's about to be 10 years old. It doesn't feel that old at all. It still feels very new. And it feels very premium because, of course, you're driving an Acura. It's Honda's top line car. So, yeah, I would expect a higher quality build, higher quality materials, of course. I will say, though, the overall feel and the overall quality does not feel that much different than Honda. It might feel maybe 1 or 2 hairs better, but I would probably be about as far as I would put it. Other than that, it's just, it definitely feels like you're driving a really nice Acura or a really luxurious Honda, which is what this is right now. We're gonna go ahead and find a place to do a 0 to 60 test, so I'll get back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, you ready for our 0 to 60? Let's go. Ooh, fuck! There we go. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Oh, dude, she is quick. Ooh. Holy moly, dude. That was more than 0 to 60. That was like 0 to 75. Dude, that V6 doesn't frick around, man. Holy crap. This J series is not a joke, man. It is not a joke. Oh, man. I've driven some V6s in my day. I think the last time I've driven a V6 that felt nearly as fast as this was a 4-liter V6 from a Nissan Frontier. I think that was the last time, because every other V6 I've ever driven just feels kind of mid. But this one, man, that J series doesn't mess around at all. 0 to 60 was like no time at all, like what, maybe 6-7 seconds at the most. That was pretty fast. This Acura definitely gets a 10 out of 10 on that 0 to 60 test. I'm telling you, man, any vehicle with this J series and it's well maintained and well cared for, I highly recommend getting one. And the fuel mileage in these things are surprisingly very, very good for what it is. It's very powerful, it's very lively, it always wants to go. Even if you barely tap the gas pedal, this thing will want to go. And number 4, it's actually really fuel efficient. On paper, it doesn't sound like much, but when you're doing real life driving like this is actually my mother's car. This is the car that replaced her Civic Coupe. And I tell you, it was very well worth the upgrade. Very, very nice. And every time I drive this car personally, I love it more and more myself, so I can't even imagine how she feels about it being the owner. I've never toyed with the paddle shifters before, and to be honest with you, I've never driven a car that was fancy enough to have such a thing. So, to be honest with you, I don't know how to use the paddle shifters, so I'm not really going to test them here today. I'm sure there's other videos around that do have people testing them, but I ain't testing them right now. Let's go back to the filming spot, and then we can conclude our video. Alright guys, that's going to conclude today's video. I did forget one thing while I was driving. I didn't realize it until after the fact. I did that 0 to 60 test with the air conditioning on, and it felt that fast. Can you imagine how much quicker it must feel without the air conditioning on? I mean, that just kind of gives you a bit of an idea. But yeah, this Acura is a very nice car, and it's definitely a hot buy for sure if you're looking for a used car that's not very old, fairly new. Look for a nice, well-maintained example, and you'll have yourself a really nice car for a very long time. But thanks for watching the review today. Please don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment down below, tell me what you think of the Acura RDX in the video and how everything looked. And most of all, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get notified of each video upload in the future, because there will be more car reviews and more auto vlogs and others coming in the future. So until next time, stay safe out there. I'll see y'all next time.
Please fasten driver's seatbelt.
Oopsies. Right away, Mom.
When you're revving hard, then you're living fast, then you're living fast, and we'll take this ride. We'll forever last, we'll forever last.